God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's King T 420 SCC, and this is Smoking with the King each and every Friday at 4:20 Eastern Time. What's going on, folks? God bless and great day. How are we today? How is everyone? See what we can do about that. Yeah. How's everyone? Smoke gang shit. Y'all know TikTok don't like to smoke, but it's alright. We gonna smoke anyway. It's what we do. What's the deal, good people? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? So, I'm gonna start this show off a little different. Yep. We're gonna start this show off a little bit like so let me tell y'all something, right? I done been through some of the hardest shit in life. Literally, I'm going through some of the hardest shit in life. Some of y'all weak. Some of y'all are extremely weak. Some of y'all ain't got no motherfucking real guts about y'allself. Y'all give up on everything. Y'all don't take y'all foot and step in nothing and stay strong no matter the storm, no matter if it's snow, rain, sunny day, foggy. Y'all can't deal with the weather. Y'all can't deal with it. A lot of y'all can't stand in y'all own firm beliefs. A lot of y'all let people take y'all out of your own beliefs because y'all don't know how to stand firm and shit. Y'all weak. I just want to say, like, some of the shit that I go through and some of the shit I've been through, a lot of y'all some of y'all wouldn't still be here. Some of y'all will be gone. Some of y'all wouldn't have made it this far. Alright. Enough about that. I just don't like how I've been seeing some of y'all give up too easy. It's like y'all give up on life and y'all ain't even started yet. Some of y'all niggas just barely 20, 30 years old. Y'all niggas already ready to give up. Y'all ready to quit. Y'all so ready for somebody to please give me something. Motherfuckers ain't never really gave me shit. Thank God I got life. Since I was this tall, yay high, and I was only about 8 when I was this tall. Because when I was 13, I was about this tall. So I was about 8. I started hustling when I was 8 and didn't even know it. It wasn't even by my own hands. Somebody else put some shit in my hands and told me give it to another nigga and get what they had to get him. And ever since then, everything that's been going on around me has been, here you gotta be an adult here. Here you gotta be an adult here. So life to me has always been serious. Y'all little niggas, y'all don't take life serious enough. Y'all don't take life serious enough. Y'all think y'all can just go off and frolic around and play and keep dipping your sticks. Y'all little chicks think y'all can just bounce around in the bouncy cars and jump on the back of motorcycles and shit. Y'all think life just grand until something happens. Then everybody looking and hoping and trying to see what's going on. Like, where are my people? What happened to my people? And it's like they not there no more. Your people is now gone because it came to a place where nobody cared about being responsible. Nobody cared about looking around and seeing what was going on around them and seeing if everything they was doing was right or could it have been better. Nobody cared about that. But even with all that said, right? Y'all see it's the title of this show. It actually has a name. We ain't got to it yet, but we finna get to these scriptures. I'm gonna read these scriptures, and then I'm gonna read the breakdown for the show, and then I'm gonna double back to the scriptures so we can really get into the show. All right, y'all with it? Let's get it. So, the first scripture I have comes from the King James Version, Proverbs 14 and 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Y'all hear me? The end thereof are the ways of death. We're going to get back. I'm going to read the NIV. Let's go with the NIV. There is a way that appears to be right, but in the end, it leads to death. That one was much more understood, much more clear. I bet you understood that. But, okay. Because I said I was going to do the show a little different today. So, let me just read the breakdown of the verse real quick. This verse shows, not right now, sweetheart. This verse shows us everyone has a way they like to move, has their system, has their flow, has their so-called truth. But just because it feels right, don't mean it is right. Some ways lead to destruction, disguised as success, comfort, or freedom. Cool. I told y'all we're going to double back. So, next verse. King James Version, Isaiah 55, 8 through 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Cool. Let's go with the NIV. Let's do the NIV verse. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Keep in mind, because I told y'all we're going to double back and we're going to go over the scriptures, and then I'm going to really break off into what I'm really getting into. There are times when we get caught up thinking we know best, but God's way hits on a level we can't see yet. The difference between our way and His way might be the difference between just surviving and actually being blessed. Okay? On tonight's episode of Smoking with the King, Smoke Game, we will be talking about them moments when you swear you got it all figured out, but life keep proving otherwise. You think your way is working, but low key, it's just working you, draining you, stressing you, keeping you in the same cycle. So, light one, sit back. Let's figure out if it's time to switch up your way for the way. Okay? See if it's time to switch up your way for the way, right? Let's spark up. So, after we heard one of the breakdowns, we all got a way that we think is the way. But on this way that we so-called think is the way, it's stressful. It's draining us. It's leaving us sometimes thinking this can't be right. Right? So let's go back to the verse. Let's go back to the first verse. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And again, I know y'all don't understand that completely, so I'm going to read through the NIV and the breakdown again, and I'm going to break it down, and we're going to go as we go. There is a way that appears to be right, but in the end, it leads to death. That's much more clear, right? So, this verse shows us everyone has a way they like to move, right? Everybody got a way they like to move. They got a route they like to take. They got a store they like to go to. They got a restaurant they like to visit. They got a arcade they go to. Whatever. Everybody got something that they do, right? But that's not. Just keep up, right? Everybody has the way they like to move, has their system, their flow, their so-called truth. But just because it feels right, don't mean it is right. Some ways lead to destruction disguised. See, that's the word right there. Keep up. Some ways lead to destruction disguised as success, comfort, and freedom. So why would I use that word disguised right there, right? Because guess what? The devil will dress up and disguise himself in success, comfort, and freedom, and force you to think that you're doing the right thing, even though in your heart of hearts something don't feel right. You can feel the way you moving, and it's just like this, just a little off. Why am I not as content as I feel like I could be? Why I don't feel like the presence of the Lord is with me? Again, the devil will disguise himself as success, comfort, and freedom, because he came to kill, steal, and destroy. Excuse me. We all know that, right? So sometimes just because you going away and it seems clear to you, this path you on, it seems so clear, right? But you not meeting none of the type of people who talking the same things that you talking. You not meeting none of the type of people that are doing the same types of things that you're doing, right? So on this road, you got to remember, whenever you on a road that God got you on, you might be the only one on the road. So it might seem like this road that you on, this journey that you on, it might seem like it's a little long. But then you see this little cut over here, and you see these people down this cut. And down that cut where you see them people, they doing pretty good. And they say they believe, and they say they walking in the spirit and all that. And you go and you start dabbling with these people. And come to find out, these people is doing a little something sneaky that they shouldn't be doing. But guess where the success is coming from? From the little sneaky stuff that they shouldn't be doing. But guess what? You like, I ain't got no, everything was going this way. It was looking bleak. I'm gonna go over this way. And you can start doing what they doing. The same little sneaky stuff and sneaky ways that they got, you done picked up on their ways. You done started to gain a little traction. Oh, you starting to feel better now. Now you starting to get a little following. You got a little social media following and shit. Now you got people that want to support you, people that's coming around. And you still wondering, like, dang, why I feel so unfulfilled? Why I still feel so empty? You really feel empty because the road to success is not an easy road. The road to success is a rough, bumpy, hard-nosed work and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind. It ain't no stopping on the road to success. See, you're uncomfortable because you took the easy way. And now that you done took the easy way and the devil done disguised the success and had you feeling a little comfortable for a little minute because he disguised the success. He had you feeling a little comfortable for a little minute. But now here come the destruction. You like, wait, what do you mean here come the destruction? What are you talking about? The destruction of the mind. This is why you feeling uncomfortable when you feel like you got all these things. This is why you feel like, dang, I done had this big success. How come this success doesn't make me feel good? How come this success only carried me so far? Because you didn't really put in the work. You took the easy route. You let the devil bless you instead of hard-nosing it, putting in some elbow grease. Y'all know how y'all grandmas and y'all mamas used to tell you, put some elbow grease in it. Scrub that wall, scrub. Instead of wanting to do it that way, all y'all want to go the easy way to success. And you know what y'all tell the people that's like, yeah, that shit y'all doing ain't right. Now, it might look good right now, but that shit y'all doing ain't right. Y'all tell them motherfuckers, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You ain't got this. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. See, y'all think because y'all had the money that y'all was winning. Y'all thought because y'all had the money and the person that was telling you, no, that's not what's up, don't do that, and they didn't have what you had, that they wasn't telling you the truth. Y'all thought because you was doing a little better than them, that your way was working better than the way that they was telling you. I'm telling you, that's not the way. Haha. So now that you done got up there, and now you feeling all this discomfort, and then you turn around and you look back at that person that didn't have as much as you, and you think to yourself, damn, why was they so comfortable in their situation? Because it's not their way that they're taking. See, y'all choose your way because y'all feel your way is the best way. It's going to get you to where you want to be. It's going to make you happy. And as long as you getting what you want, then you good. So you think. So you think. I keep trying to tell y'all, God don't work that way. God'll let you be confused as long as you don't reach out to him and let him know you confused. Because as long as the devil blessing you and you continue to accept the blessings, like, no, yeah, this got to be right because I'm successful. Again, the devil will disguise success just so he can destroy your mind. As long as he can destroy your mind and your spirit and break that, he don't care how much money you got. This earth ain't going to be here forever. This shit not going to last. But a lot of y'all forget that part. You can't have what you want without giving God what he wants. Hey, I'm only the messenger. I keep telling y'all, I am just the messenger. You cannot have what you want without giving God what he wants. How you think that works? How do you think you can have everything that you want, everything that you strive to get, everything that you hope for, but you don't think you're going to do it God's way and give God what he wants along the process? You don't think so? And a lot of y'all be so funny to me. A lot of y'all be like, no, I am doing it God's way though. I be praying and I still, oh yeah? I don't know, do God hear you when you praying though? Like, are you really living like the word? I don't know. Like, see, a lot of y'all think, that's why I be trying to tell y'all, that prayer stuff, y'all be thinking just prayer is gonna do it. Prayer alone cannot change your situation. And just because you got money or just because your situation is not as bad as somebody else's situation doesn't mean that that is all God that did that for you. Y'all got to be honest with yourself. And I ain't lying. I'm being listen. God moved people that move for him. He don't move people that move just I'm good at this, so I'm gonna do this. That ain't how it works. You gotta go and you gotta get confirmation from the Lord. Lord, is this the path that you want me on? Put me where you want me to be. A lot of y'all don't care about where God wants y'all to be. All y'all care about is the way that you want to take and the way you want it to be for you. And again, God don't work like that. He don't. He just don't. Listen. Why y'all think y'all got all these athletes, all these entertainers, all these extra rich ass people, right? Y'all got all these extra rich ass people and ain't none of these motherfuckers happy. It's very few. It's very few of these rich motherfuckers that's happy. And I ask y'all, do y'all wonder why? Why so few of these extra rich entertainers, athletes, why so few of them are happy? None of y'all wonder why? How is it they got all that money and they're not happy, right? It's not really hard to understand. If you ever been taught anything about the Bible or anything about the Word of God, you can have money and you can have people around you. You can eat the best foods, you can drive the best cars, and you can feel like the worst piece of shit in the world at the same time. Because guess what? Your mind and your spirit and your mind and your heart, your inner man, he gonna always be the one that's standing strongest. He gonna always be the one that's standing tallest. So if your inner man is a rotten piece of shit, that's how you gonna feel, like a rotten piece of shit. And I ain't the one that, I'm not calling you that, I'm just telling you this is how life goes. There is a way that seemeth right to a man, but in the end, it leadeth to death. Hello? Hello? It don't matter that you got a lot of money. It don't matter that you living your best life right here on earth and you think everything is so hunky-dory. It's those moments in your heart, in your mind, when you be like, something ain't clicking, something ain't connecting. That be God telling you, you not living right. I don't care that you got all that stuff. It's a blessing you got it. But if you don't start to live right, if you don't start to walk the way I told you to walk, apparently somewhere you even fell off the path. A lot of y'all forget about the path that you was on when you first started. I talk about this a lot because there's a lot of people who could really be doing a lot better in life, and a lot of other people could be doing better, but y'all not doing y'all part. Y'all think y'all way is working better than the way. It's better than God's way. God's way will always be the best way. Man's way will always lose. And I don't care, again, I don't care how much money you got. The reason a lot of the people, the reason you don't sleep good at night, the reason why you and your mate always got bickering and all this shit, that's because y'all don't got God the right way in y'all life. Y'all ain't moving right. A lot of y'all go to moving and thinking y'all doing right and doing things and y'all not doing nothing. And it be the funniest thing to me because I sit back just humble with all this integrity and I look, if you need help, I'll help you, sure. You got a problem you need me to help you solve? I don't have a problem helping you solve it. But a lot of y'all look at people and be like, I'm not helping nobody do nothing. And that all in itself goes completely against everything that God say. God say help everybody. If he tell you to help your enemy, and this, I be so confused with a lot of y'all because y'all know these things. Y'all know that God, he told you, if he tell you to help your enemy, if he knock on your door and he need your help? Why do a lot of y'all think it's not okay to help y'all family, y'all friends, people who y'all supposed to be friends with, family members with, associates with? Listen, the Good Samaritan just crossed paths with a guy. You understand? Like, y'all are living y'all way. And hey, I take my hat off. Kudos to y'all. It is what it is. Do your thing. But in the end, all that crying because I want a good man. All these women ain't shit. Oh, I can't find these my business partners. Every time I put 10,000 over here, I blow 20 over here, cause what you want me to tell you? I can't tell you nothing more than God put certain people in y'all life for a reason. Certain people you are supposed to help, regardless if you want to help them or not. That's why I just tell all y'all all the time, help everybody. I don't give a fuck. If you got it and they ask you and you can help them, help them. You never know who is who, because God said help everybody, have the love of God for everybody. And a lot of y'all don't do that. Like, for real. Like, yeah, you might go up and jump up a good 25 rack over there, but then you gonna turn around and lose 70 over there. And you're wondering why. Because the same money that y'all going to throw away and blowing, y'all got family members that is down on their knuckles. Y'all got friends that can't barely see the light of day. They out here talking to people like, yo, I'm just trying to, can I do whatever you need? It is. And y'all just around here like, shit, them motherfuckers, they should be out here doing this dumbass shit that I'm doing. Cause shit, at least I'm doing something, and it's. Y'all wonder why y'all don't ever really take off. Y'all wonder why shit don't ever really go through the roof for you. It'd be funnier to me because a lot of y'all play with a couple dollars, small money. A lot of y'all ain't never even seen $100,000. I ain't even fucking, let me just say it. A lot of y'all ain't never seen that. So y'all play with these 30s and 40s and 50,000s like y'all really got a lot of money. And it be so, like, man. Do y'all know what some people can do with the money that y'all play with? Like the money that y'all throw away and then claim y'all doing so good and then wonder why all these extra unfortunate things tend to happen to you. It's because y'all have people, that part, God's way versus man's way. Because y'all have people that will consistently grind, get money, and continue to skip over all those who they supposed to love and care about. Because the people that they're skipping over are not doing things the way that they think they should be doing them. So, again, God always got a plan. No matter what you think, no matter what I think, no matter what they think, God always got a plan. And his way is to always be helpful to others. Love thy neighbor like I love y'all. Period. I tell y'all all the time, the Good Samaritan was walking from, he came from a place where he went, the people hated his people. The first thing he did when he got there was help the person he ain't never seen before in his life. Help him, gave him a lot. Y'all don't want to help people that y'all know. Y'all don't want to help people that y'all know. Y'all blessings could go to a whole nother level. Literally, you'll level up. But y'all being so forward-minded with your own emotions that y'all have closed off God's way because you think you're doing it God's way, even though he told you, help everybody, especially those you know. I mean, I'm just a messenger. I'm not the one I ain't here to condemn nobody. I'm not here to talk down on nobody. I'm here to let you know that there is a way, and man's way ain't it. Y'all be following these people and Y'all be going under their instructions. Sexy Red. Y'all got all these drill rappers drilling and all this old extra dumbass shit that y'all got going on in our community, where we got our people, right? They get money and come back and hurt other people backwards, right? And then they wonder why so many unfortunate things tend to start happening. Because when you get money, you're supposed to bless other people. God don't bless us to have money so we can turn around and act big-headed and act like we got it. Either you do what I tell you to do or I ain't gonna help you. Either you act the way I say you act or I can't help you. That's not why God bless us. God bless us because you got the heart that I gave you. So, do as I say do. You got it, now you give it. But a lot of y'all forget that part. Y'all will get it, and y'all want to hold tight to it. Like it's something to hold on to. What happened to God gave 1 talent, 2 talents, and 5 talents? Alright, go look the story up. I shouldn't always have to keep reminding y'all of these stories. They're in the Bible. He gave one man 1 talent, he gave one man 2 talents, he gave one man 5 talents. The one man with the 5 talents doubled his. The one man with the 2 talents doubled his. The one man with the 1 talent, he kept his and buried his, and God looked at him and was like, get him up out of here. We don't deal with his kind. We don't deal with his kind. What I'm dealing with you for? We like to give so we can be given. And when we're giving, we give more. Your way or God's way. It's either you going to hold on to that little shit that you got and you can die with it and you could have actually went somewhere and been somebody. Or you can actually do what God's telling you to do and start blessing people. Going out here giving back to those that you love, those that you care about. Even if they not doing what you think they should be doing. You don't know what path God got them on. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all cannot make nobody act the way that you want them to act. Because who did God tell you that what you was doing was perfect? I'm just saying. So you can't be like, well, I'm not gonna help them because they not doing what I want them to do. You sound crazy. That's not how it works. God didn't help you because you was doing what he wanted you to do. As much ignorant shit as y'all out here doing, don't act like you don't know the ignorant shit you out here doing. Right? I'm only here again, the messenger. He bring me these topics so I can come back to y'all and tell y'all, apparently y'all ain't been remembering. Oh, you know what? They took the 10 Commandments out of schools. So don't nobody get to read those on a daily basis no more and know we're supposed to love thy neighbor like God loves you. Nobody talk about that type of shit no more. There is no brotherly love anymore. Where's all of that? Like y'all done got so far away from God's way and walking your own way and keep on stumbling and almost breaking your damn ankles and shit, slipping down the stairs, almost falling over and shit. What the fuck is... Listen, yeah, I was just metaphorically speaking. You understand what I'm saying. The point is, y'all are not helping those that y'all know y'all need to be helping. No. Not those that you want to be helping. No. I didn't say that. I said, y'all are not helping those that y'all need to be helping. Those that God told y'all to help. Listen, the world gonna always go one way. I don't care about the deception that y'all might be under, how you might be deceived, the cloak that's been thrown over you or the wool that's been pulled over your face. Let me tell you, at the end it's gonna always be God's way. That's just the way that it goes. Like we can't change that, I can't change that. I don't even want to change that. Like who? That's a part of y'all problem. There go a part of y'all problem right there. A lot of y'all feel like, but if God just would do it like this for me. if he would just be okay with just me helping just these few people over here. He not. He wants you to help them few people over there, and he wants you to help these people over here too. And then after you help them, these few people over there, and them people over there too, he wants you to help them people over there too. See, he gonna keep giving you, because he gonna keep wanting you to give more and more and more. But see, the problem is that some of y'all will get big-headed, and y'all will start only giving to those who y'all want to give to. Y'all will stop giving to everybody, the people who he wants you to help and the people that you want to help. See, that's when you get the double and triple, quadruple blessings abundantly out the window. Because he not just blessing you for you to hold tight to it and only bless those around you. You have to go back and look around and see. It's good people all over that need help. It's bad people all over that don't. Oh, y'all know I'm not lying, right? Y'all think I'm telling a joke? Well, if that's the case, how many so-called drug dealers got a lot of money? Just look at it that way. It's good people all around that need help, and it's bad people all around that don't. You understand what I'm saying? Just because they way don't look like it's not a bad way, don't mean that it's not a bad way. Just because they way over there looking like it's taking them through the ringer, don't mean that they not taking the right way. I told y'all at the beginning of this that the way that God had you on, the path that God had you on, it might seem lonely. The road might get bumpy. It might get rough. You might lose some friends. You might lose some family members. You might lose some loved ones. But that don't mean that it's not like there that you follow. That don't mean that it's not the Lord that's guiding you because you feel like you alone. All those people out there that you see because you feel like they doing good. Why them people doing so good but they at the clubs every weekend? Why them people doing so good but they stay on those date naps? They doing so good but they stay on them date naps. Why them people doing so good but they can't find nobody to settle down with and actually marry? Maybe because their way isn't working. Maybe because the way that God chose for us is to be loving and caring to each other and be empathetic to each other and compassionate to what others are going through and help people through their situations, no matter what it may be. And a lot of y'all don't like to help people through their situation. Y'all like to talk about people through their situation. Y'all like to down people through their situation. All right. Before I even roll up the next blunt, let's continue. Let me just read through the breakdown of the verse real quick. This verse shows us everyone has a way they like to move, has their system, their flow, their so-called truth, but just because it feels right don't mean it is right. Some ways lead to destruction disguised as success, comfort, or freedom. So, the next verse reads, Isaiah 55, 8 and 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. And again, the NIV version of Isaiah 55, 8 and 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. There are times when we get caught up thinking we know. This is the breakdown of that verse. Thank you, treasure baby. I really appreciate it. There are times when we get caught up thinking we know best, but God's way hits on a level we can't see yet. The difference between our way and His way might be the difference between just surviving and actually being blessed. So yeah, a lot of y'all have made it this far. Some of y'all doing real good, some of y'all not. I tell y'all all the time, and I'm starting to believe that y'all think that it is a joke when I say it. But if you want your life to be better, all you have to do is start helping somebody. God put us here to help other people, and He unlocks certain blessings when we start to help other people around us that we know need help. God starts to unlock certain blessings after we start to unlock certain things in ourselves to show Him, yes, Lord, I don't mind helping these people. But see, a lot of y'all done got to a place where y'all don't like to help people no more. A lot of y'all done got to a place where y'all feel like helping people is too much. I don't got it. I can't go out my way for this person. I can't go out my way for that person. Oh, it's too much to do this. It's too much to do that. God feel like He gave His only Son. How can it be too much to do anything that's doable? See, a lot of y'all forget that part. Treat thy neighbor like God treats you. He gave His only kid for us. And some of y'all won't give y'all neighbor a piece of bread. Some of y'all won't call y'all family member and make sure y'all family member all right. Some of y'all treat y'all kids as if it was their fault they was born and they asked to be here. See, some of y'all got life so bent and so twisted and so mixed up that y'all done forgot God's way was to help everybody in the beginning. When you start doing things your own way and start stepping outside of what God said, a lot of y'all not living right. Y'all know it. And y'all will be getting that little money and it appease you for a few moments. You will be appeased for a few moments. And then you'll wonder why that sadness kicked back in, or that anger, or that depression, or that confusion, or that wonder of will you ever find love, or are you ever going to be good enough? You wonder why these thoughts kick in. Because when you start going away from the way that God wants you to be, then He start taking things and start doing them a different kind of way. Like, well, I don't really care how you want them to go. I don't really care how you see it. Because the way I see it, if you'd have just been doing what I told you to do, you wouldn't be here right now. And that's how God feel about the situation. But of course, we get all big-headed and feel like we can just... But God, I just wanted to... And God be like, I don't care what you just wanted to do. What you just wanted to do didn't go with what I had planned. I had something planned for you. You're going against what I have planned for you. That's not how He works. He don't want us to go against what He has planned for us. He wants us to be obedient. And a lot of y'all have a problem being obedient. A lot of y'all be like, shit, I ain't fuck these rules. I don't follow no rules. I ain't following no laws. And this is why shit go the way it go for y'all. Because instead of overcoming and living the way God planned it out for us to live, and instead of overcoming and pushing through knowing God is with you, instead of overcoming and keeping your faith, knowing God's way is going to always be better than man's way, y'all will fold. Y'all will give in and start doing shit man like shit. It's okay if you do this, if you do stuff with this stuff, as long as you don't get caught doing it. It's okay if you go take stuff from other people, as long as you don't get caught doing it. That's man's way. It's not God's way. And then y'all expect for everybody else to live like that, because you'll find comfort in it, because for a few moments, for that few moments of joy, you be like, yeah, I got something now. But you ain't really got nothing. Your soul gone. You done sold your whole birthright for a bowl of lemons. See, that's another Bible story y'all might not know. Jacob and Esau story. Where Jacob made Esau sell him his birthrights for a bowl of lemons. Because instead of doing things God's way, Esau wanted to do things Esau's way. And you know how they go. We all know how they go. When we step away from the faith, when we step away from walking the path that God got us on, when we step away from doing the things that we know are right, things start to go a little crazy, haywire, wonky, not the way that God wanted them to go. And it don't be God doing it. God be sitting back and looking at you like, well, as soon as you come back over here, I can straighten all that out. But y'all be running from the maker. Why do you run from the maker and the truth? Why do a lot of y'all like to be lied to? This is why you feel like your way is working. But again, your way is just stressing you out and draining you and leaving you in the same cycle over and over and over and over again. But God's way always breaks the chains. God's way always breaks the cycles. God's way always leads us to an elevated place, a better place. It always leads us to being better people. I tell y'all all the time, all you got to do is be a good person. The more you become a good person, the more you will start hearing and seeing things through God's eyes instead of your own eyes. But a lot of y'all don't like to be good people. A lot of y'all feel like y'all done been hurt so much and nobody helped you. And since ain't nobody did nothing for you, then you don't want to do nothing for nobody else. A lot of y'all feel like since I had a rough life, since I came from a place where it was a bunch of drug users and it was a bunch of people that was fighting and robbing and doing all this other crazy stuff, y'all feel like since y'all came from that life and y'all had to survive it, that y'all can't help nobody else. No, I had to work hard to get here where I'm at. Well, this is why you can't make it no further than where you're at. Because you didn't make it to where you are to stop. You made it to where you are because you wanted to help people before you got to this place where you felt like your heart has hardened. Or you have become bitter with people because those who was with you, those who you thought were supposed to help you, did not help you. You done got to a place where things, they felt so good and then they started to feel so bad, and then you were so confused and you were at a place where it was, why this way has been working all this time? Why now? Why does this way not work now? What am I doing wrong? Well, if you want to talk about the way that you're doing it, ain't nothing wrong with the way you're doing it. That's just the way, yeah, you're doing that the right way. But what you're not doing is what God told you, the way God told you to do it. That's why you feel that way. That's why it seems like everything is coming to an end. That's why everything feel like it's ceasing. That's why everything feel like it's just going to come to a crashing halt. Because instead of doing things the way that God would expect for you to be doing, because you know better, because he put the instructions here for you to know how to do them better, because he puts people here like me to give you the knowledge for you to do better, but you still don't listen and you still don't do better. You still choose to do all the wrong things, pick all the wrong people. You still choose to help all the wrong people. You still choose to listen to all the wrong types of music. You still choose to push all the things God is against. And you wonder why your spirit is so shaky. You wonder why your spirit be feeling so beat down, so rough, so drained, so defeated. Because it is. You yourself are your own biggest enemy because you refuse to do right by the Lord, by all the things that the Lord tell you to do. Your spirit is hurting. It feel like it got the world weighing down on it. And all you have to do is do the right things. God said help all people, not some people. Not just the people who you feel like you want to help. Not just the people who you told to do something and they did it the exact right way you wanted them to do it. No. God said help all people. I help all people. My spirit is comfortable. Listen, I sleep good at night. My peoples will tell you. I sleep so good, I just pass the fuck out. Like, I pass the fuck out. I be gone. Don't even be knowing it. Like, shit, I sleep good. Because my spirit is with the Lord. My spirit belongs to the Lord. So at the end of the day, everything I do for the Lord. I'm going to help whoever I can help, whenever I can help them. Just because. That's how the God made me to be. My way has never worked. I found that out when I was making thousands of dollars a day. And I still think, look where I am now. Listen, I keep telling y'all, money is not the key. You can make thousands of dollars a day. And just because you make thousands of dollars a day doesn't mean that you somebody super great. No. You don't become great until you start walking the path of God and you start following your purpose. That's when you become great. That's when all the wisdom and the knowledge that God want to lay upon you, that's when he opens up certain doors for you to get certain wisdom and certain knowledge. That's when you start to realize time is more important. Time is way more important than money. That's when you start to realize knowledge is power. Knowledge is more important than money. See, certain things you don't realize until you come into a certain kind of knowledge. But you have to give yourself to God in order to get to that certain kind of knowledge. And a lot of y'all don't want to give yourself to God. Y'all still like partying on the weekend. You still like to be with different chicks every night. Be with different dudes every day. Whoever got the most money. Party, party, party. That's all we do. Partying ain't the key. Partying has never been the key. God's way has always been the option for everybody to choose that everybody didn't want to choose because people don't want to do right. People feel like doing right is boring. People feel like doing right, it puts you in a place where it's like, I got to be a square or a lane, or I got to be a person who, because I care about people and I care about the environment, that, look, I don't want to hang with him. He don't like throwing garbage on the ground. He don't like laughing at people when they fall. He like to help them up. I don't want to be around him. Listen, I don't mind being the oddball. Just tell me I'm the one you don't want to deal with, so I ain't got to deal with you too. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to always have a heart to help others. And I really can't see myself dealing with motherfuckers that don't like to help other people. I can't see myself dealing with people who don't have compassion for other people, who don't have empathy for other people. Black men go through so much. And I'm not just speaking on me. I know black men that go through a lot. There's black men out here that right now that use drugs that they probably wouldn't even use until they met a certain person and it turned them onto a drug and messed up their whole life. It's black men out here who lost their relatives, lost girlfriends, lost children, and turned to the streets instead of turning to therapy and family members to get love and support because there was no love and support for them. There are people who are literally went and unalived themselves because there was not enough love and support for them when they were going through whatever rough moment it is that they was going through in life, because they had nobody there to help them. I've been smoking for a long time, big dog, to be honest. But life, man, life will take you down them roads, and I'm telling y'all, it get better when you realize that God put us here to help other people. You know, we have kind of sort of been conditioned that we not supposed to help other people, but everywhere else around us, and this is what I be trying to get us to see, we got to open up our eyes to see it. Everybody else around us have been conditioned to help everybody around them, especially if they're from their culture. In our culture, we have been conditioned not to help others, not to love on others, not to pass the blessings, not to pass the knowledge, not to pass the joy. We have been taught that we need to dog people and be hard on everybody in our community. That's not how it go. Yeah, sometimes you do need to be hard on people, but sometimes you also have to have compassion. Grace and mercy come from the Lord, and He don't give it to you for you not to give it to others. I listen, I'm only the messenger. You can be mad at me if you want, but the truth is, listen, God blessed us to bless others. He don't bless us to hold on to the money. He don't bless, listen, yes, I know you got to build and you got to grind and you got to work and get the things that you got to get. Listen, okay, I don't have a problem with that. But have you ever wondered why you build and you grind and you work hard to get things that you want to get, and then sometimes you get those things and they don't go the way that you think it was supposed to go? That's because you knew as you was building and grinding, you was working hard to get that one thing that you was trying to get. God the whole time was telling you, no, I need you to do this first. No. I'm going to let you do that, but I need you to do this first. It's okay that you want to do that, and I got you. Listen, when I'm God, bro. If you just, and you like, God, please, I got it right now. God, I can buy it right now. The devil will disguise success, gang. He will disguise things and make you feel like, because that thing that you want to buy will make you comfortable, that's what you're supposed to have. He'll make you feel like I used to have a bomb. The devil will make you feel like that the things that you're doing, again, he'll make you feel like the things you're doing are right. He'll make you feel comfortable in that moment. That car, if you just get this car, everything will go right. I promise you, I've been through it. I was one of those people, I went and got the lease because I thought it was, no, if I get this lease, I'll be able to. Them people, they fuck you out your money sometimes. You gotta know what you're doing. If you ain't a mechanic, don't be trying to go get no lease. Go get you a nice little used car from the auction. Take you a little mechanic with you and yeah, go from there. But past that, not, I ain't trying to take nobody money and nothing like that, because I'm whatever. The point is the devil will make something look good to you, and God will say, listen, I'm gonna give you what you want, but I just need you to do this first. And instead of us doing that one thing first, because he done already blessed us with enough to get the one thing that we want, instead of doing what God wants us to do, we're going to go and do the thing that we want to do. And right after we do that, everything going to fucking crumble around us. Because instead of doing the one thing that God told you to do first, you went and got the motherfucking car that you wanted that made you feel comfortable, because the devil done put that little bug in your ear. I keep telling you, he got to crush your spirit and crush your mind. It ain't about you not having no money. It ain't about you not having success. It ain't about you not looking flashy and all that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about your social medias and all that shit. The devil got to crush your spirit, and he got to crush your mind. if he makes sure you can't get no knowledge and you not trying to retain real knowledge, if he can make sure you still just jumping after the things of the flesh, he win and you lose. And God's sitting back over here and he looking like, you ain't got, that's your willpower that weak, bro. I made you a soldier. Did you give in because she had a cute face? Or was it because she had a nice ass? Like, which one is it? Like, I see those all. I sent you a lot of those. I told you I was going to give you a plethora of beautiful women to be around you all the time, but you was only going to have the one that you love. All you got to do is wait. Y'all don't want to wait. Y'all be so anxious to jump in bed with something right now. You got to have something right now. Like, damn, y'all don't even know how to go out on dates no more. This is why, listen. A lot of y'all life going the way it's going because y'all have no patience in the Lord the way you're supposed to have patience in the Lord. Y'all not rocking the way with God, the way y'all rocking with the devil. It is what it is. There's only one of two ways. You either rocking with God or you rocking with the devil. And if shit ain't going the way it's supposed to be going, guess who you rocking with? I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how much clout you got, social media you got. People with money go to jail and hell every day. They unalive themselves every day. Y'all better start to learn this shit. If your spirit ain't right, if your mind ain't strong, a stronghold to being manipulated to bum shit and bullshit, the devil don't care about what you think. The devil don't care about what you think. As long as he can get you to fucking give in to the sin. As long as the devil can get you to give in to the sin, the devil wins. And again, you lose. And God be right there the whole time telling you, don't do that. Listen, you don't have to do that. You really don't have to do it. Jesus Christ. Are you not listening to me? I'm your Father. I'm your Savior. I put you here. But y'all don't listen. Don't eat the one tree in the middle of the garden. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life and knowledge and wisdom and knowledge and knowing all of you. Don't eat that. Don't. And what did she go right over there and do, right? Because she talked to the snake who deceived her, because he disguised it as success. He made her think, no, you won't surely die, but she did. She did. She died to the spirit and she became awake to the flesh. She became sinful. She gained sinful nature. Is what she did. See, and a lot of y'all think that's okay, and it's not. She gave in to the will of the world. She gave in to the way of the flesh. She did not stand strong in her spirit and give in to the way of God. She gave up. This is why she took the apple and bit the apple. And this is why, if you look it up, they clearly tell you Adam didn't commit a sin. Why would God say Adam didn't commit a sin? See, a lot of y'all don't even think about what's really happening. Y'all have to pay attention to what's going on. Do not be deceived by success or comfort because it looks good and it feels good. Comfort and success are the exact things that the devil will use. He will disguise those things just so he can destroy your spirit and crush your mind. He came to steal, kill, and destroy. He is steal every good thought that you ever had because that's what he wants. He don't want you happy for real. He wants you to be as miserable and as angry and as sad and as depressed. He wants you to stay as confused and why do I got all this money and I keep meeting all these bad people? Why do I have such a nice wife and a nice life and kids and father, what's wrong? You are not helping and loving people the way that I told you to help and love people. You done gave in to the will of the flesh. You done start liking all this fleshly stuff. You don't want to give back. You don't want to grow out. You don't want to go out in the garden and grow and tend to the field. You don't want to put in the work no more. You feel like I gave it to you, and since you're comfortable now, since you feel like you succeeded, you think you've made it there. No. The devil has disguised success and comfort to deceive you and destroy your spirit so you don't want to give back. This is why you feel bad a lot. It's not because you don't want to give back. It's because your spirit really do want to give back. And your spirit really does want to help people. And your spirit really does want to have the love of God for everybody. But you holding it back. You breaking yourself. You stand in generational curses instead of breaking generational chains. And this is what y'all choose to do. Y'all choose to stay this way. Y'all choose to act this way. Y'all choose to love to be in the flesh. Y'all choose to love to be in the world and deal in worldly things, materialistic things, fake love, fake toys, and fake people. Because that's what it is. A man that a transgender is, that's a fake person. It's not even a real person no more. You don't even know what you are as a person. And God put you here naturally as whatever you were born as. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. A lot of y'all be confused with stuff that you shouldn't even be confused with. Should I be nice to people? Should I have a kind heart? Yes, have a kind heart. Don't be foolish and don't let nobody walk over you. Use discernment at all times. You should always use discernment. God will tell us, use discernment. Why you think sometimes you have to fast? Listen, I'm telling y'all about the success part, about how the devil would disguise success and comfort, because there were times where Jesus and the disciples as well, y'all got to go and do your homework. There were times where they had to go and do fast, where they didn't eat, where they didn't talk to people, where they didn't deal with other fleshly, worldly things, because their spirit was weak, and it was weak to the sin, to the temptation of the sin. It was not because they weren't good people. It wasn't because Jesus wasn't who he was. It's because the flesh that he was inside could be weak to the worldly. The flesh is weak to the world. So you have to fast. You have to pray. You have to get away from worldly things. You have to get away from sin. You have to get away from all the things that draw out the fleshly nature in you, and go away from those things, and go to a place where you can pray and fast and get closer to your spirit, get closer to your inner man. Quit being so worried about your outer man. He gonna be all right. A lot of y'all think if y'all don't eat 5 times a day, you gonna die. You do know the body can go 3 or 4 days without food. I mean, I ain't a perfect expert, but I'm sure the body can go a few days without food. But a lot of y'all don't even realize that, because y'all mind ain't expanded enough. You ain't got close enough with God. You ain't fasted enough and talked to God enough to realize it's a lot more things that you can do if you start doing things the right way. All you got to do is be closer with God. Stop eating all these fast food joints, and stop looking over the people who you're supposed to help, and start loving them and helping them regardless of the situation they in, and regardless of what they doing that you don't think is right. Y'all have to learn the hard way. Again, a lot of y'all like to be lied to. I say it all the time, especially women. Y'all like to be lied to. But a lot of y'all, people in general, like to be lied to. They like for people to pull the wool over their eyes, playing for the food, steal their money, take their food, take their car. They did this to me, they did that to me, so they can play the victim. A lot of y'all like to play the victim. For what reason, I don't know. But I would never play the victim role, ever. See, the era I was raised in, we was raised right after that era of people who had to fight so hard to get their rights for the freedom. So we came into an era where we had to fight so hard to work, to show people we weren't lazy. We weren't going to back down because people say, oh no, you ain't smart enough to do it. Says who? I bet you I do. I bet you I do. They told my mother that I wasn't going to live to be 2 months old. I got to 2 months old and they told my mother he not going to live to be 2 years old, man. I am 45 years old. Fuck you. What you want me to tell you? I didn't say this shit. I didn't make it up. These are the things that the fleshly, worldly people motherfuckers told my mother and my father. He ain't going to make it. Y'all may as well start grieving him now. I'm still here. I'm sitting right here in front of y'all. On camera. So y'all can go tell him, y'all lied. That motherfucker 45 years old and y'all said he wasn't going to let it be 2 months first, then 2 years. How is this possible? God is possible. Fuck what these motherfuckers tell y'all. You not going to. God said. It's a story in the Bible where Abraham was talking to God and God was like, Abraham, I'm going to make you the ruler over many things. I'm going to make you the father over many nations. And Abraham turned like 65, 75 or something like that. And he had another conversation with God and was like, God, you ain't made me ruler over nothing yet. You ain't made me father over nobody. I ain't got no kids. And at this point, I'm going to have to leave all my belongings to one of my maidens or one of my homies or something like that. And God was like, I ain't said nothing like that. And 10 years later, not even right then. See, y'all got to be patient and be faithful in your works and be patient in the Lord. 10 years later, Abram, who became Abraham, became father over many nations, ruler over a lot. Because God's word is never null and void. God's word gonna always come back true. And a lot of y'all be forgetting. It don't matter what you got. It don't matter what you did. If you didn't do the part that God told you to do, you might be stuck for a while, homie. I hate to be the one to tell you, and the bearer of bad news, it only come bad news when you ain't living in the truth. You might be stuck for a while because when you choose not to do what God told you to do, when you choose not to live and go down the route that God told you to go down, you got a rough road ahead of you. And again, I don't care how much money you got to remember, the money, the fleshly, the material shit, that's a worldly thing. All that is a worldly thing. This is the long game, gang. You got to realize how your spirit feeling. You got to realize how your mind be feeling, how you be feeling like you broke on the inside. Why do you feel that way? You feel that way because you're not connected to the Lord no more. You was connected to the olive branch and now you done let somebody damn near tug you off. Shake that shit. Y'all got to get back to what's right, what's just, what's honest, what's true. Love thy neighbor like I love you. If your enemy come to your door hungry, feed them. If God tell you feed your enemy, what the fuck do you think he wants you to do with your family and your friends? It don't matter if you like what they doing. It don't matter if you like how they living. It don't matter if you like how they think about whatever path they on. If you can help, if you supposed to help, if they reached out for help and you ain't helped, you the problem. This why you stuck. Because God don't work that way. He just don't. I'm sorry to be the one to tell y'all, but again, he gave his only begotten son so we could be born without. Y'all know the story. Y'all know what Jesus did. Y'all know why he came here. Why he fasted 40 days and 40 nights and had to overcome the temptations of the devil, like I just told y'all that y'all may have to do. Stop eating all this fleshly and worldly things. And I don't mean just eating like food. I mean quit taking in all this fucking negative ass music, all this negative ass movies, all this negative ass energy that y'all take in. Stop taking in this shit and then wondering why you so stressed out, why you so drained, why I don't feel like I can overcome. Why do I feel like my spirit is broken? Because you're breaking yourself by constantly indulging in shit that God's he looking at you like, you know I'm looking at you. Why are you serious right now? The same way y'all look at some of the motherfucking crimes people commit and be like, that motherfucker was stupid. Why the fuck did you dumb motherfucker? You know they got cameras. You look right at the camera. Yeah, you get it now? God, like, you look right at me. You looked right at me and you still chose to do that shit. Alright, well, whatever's supposed to happen to you because you did that shit, I'm gonna let it happen to you. I'll come and get you. I ain't gonna never leave you. But you're gonna deal with those consequences because you looked right at me when you did that shit. You didn't give a fuck about it. I said, my child, don't do that. Because I said I got better blessings ahead. Don't do that. But what you do? You did it anyway. God said, all right, well, go ahead and deal with that rough road you just chose. We could have stayed right here on this nice, smooth lit path for the Lord. I don't know what be wrong with y'all. Y'all be running to sin. We supposed to run away from sin. Why do y'all run to sin? A lot of y'all act like, you know what, I ain't gonna say that. You know what, we gonna end this show. We gonna end this episode. I only do hour episodes anyway. I'm already like almost 15 minutes over. So, thank everybody for coming out. I thank y'all. I love y'all for joining me for Smoking with the King each and every Friday at 4:20 Eastern Time. 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time each and every Friday on YouTube and TikTok. This is King T 420 SCC. Smoke gang shit. Smoke gang. Hit the hearts for me. The little gold heart at the top for me. I appreciate it. I love y'all. Y'all can drop gifts and everything if you want. We about to close out. I love y'all. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for blessing us to be here. Thank you for the word that you gave us. Thank you for allowing me to bless them with the word, Father. Thank you for allowing me to be blessed with the word, Father. In the mighty name of Jesus, thank you for blessing our day and cover us and keeping us covered. We thank you and we love you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Amen, amen. I will see you guys next Friday. All love, gang. Y'all know I got work to do. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Salute.